love it.
Well, do you guys want to kill off Brandon? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because, fuck it doesn't look like he's coming back. So.
Both said yes, and Sterling was thinking it, or that we didn't actually have to think about it.
Yeah, Ninja, can I just throw it while he's asleep?
Yes.
You can, but do you have a...
Minotaur.
Do you have a...
If we cut it up, it would be like people steaks?
Dragon. I want to eat it.
Why not? You, technically, I don't believe, could eat them.
So, I mean, do you have a in-character motive? Or are you just slitting his throat because why the fuck not?
But he kind of freaks me out just standing there like this all the time.
True. But do you think that the dwarves would be pissed off at you guys if you were to kill, like, their general?
No, because I'm pretty sure that...
Just say he died in battle.
Yeah, he died valiantly.
Yeah. How would they know that we killed him? They would just know he's dead.
Good.
Yeah?
Alright. So you're going to slit his throat during the daytime? When he's sleeping?
Wait, so what's happening?
Yeah, so...
Wait, can I drain him of blood?
You can certainly try.
Well, like, I'm tiny, yes, so I don't need that much, but
But we're still
you can bleed.
It's more along the lines, Glenna, that you are sick right now.
Shit is alchemical ingredients.
Yeah, but it should make me magical.
It might.
Totally intend on eating them. At least pieces of them.
I wanna taste dragon blood.
some more.
Well, thank you for the organs, and I kind of want that.
Sterling wants organs.
Yeah.
We're gonna have magical organs. Well, you're gonna have magical organs, I'm gonna have
You
magical
can
blood.
eat
This is
more
gonna be
than
so
just the organs. The reason why they go for the organs in the wild is because it's the softest part. They don't actually have teeth to chew meat with, so they go for soft parts. You, as part elf, would have teeth.
Yeah, but he wants to go for the organs because it's in his primal nature.
Well, no,
Primos.
He would still eat the organs, but you wouldn't stop at the organs. You would keep eating. It's a
Maybe.
I would be full by that point.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I'm 102 pounds.
He's 102 pounds. He's just eating organ.
You wouldn't even see all the organs. Fucking half Minotaur dragon thing. Probably got enough
Alright.
organs the size of you. That's
So,
without the lung. Other
Glenna, since it's the daytime, you wouldn't get a chance to feed, unless you wanted to wait into the nighttime to kill this guy.
Well, I was gonna say I'll guard. So
that would be great.
I want to ask one of the leprechaun people, squirrel people, if they could bring me a large flask.
You've already traveled a full day away from the village.
You can call out into the forest and maybe one is around.
Do you remember the call of your people? Because I do.
What was it?
Cock.
Caca, tucky.
That's great, but we're talking about Sterling's people, which are a bunch of horn dogs, so it's cacock. That was louder than I was expecting.
I love it.
I'm trying to get your attention. I don't know.
What would you like? Throw this away from me. Thank you.
So, are you going to call out into the forest for a large flask?
Yes, I will. I will yell with 8 I
Gusto.
need a large flask with stopper.
You scream as loud as you can. And the only response you get is Brandon is like, hey, why do you want a large flask? What's up? Bruh.
I want to be able to collect liquids.
Oh.
Precious liquids.
What liquids?
Precious ones that we come across.
Ones that are sweet on the tongue.
Can you and blood?
What can cost too
Probably.
quickly?
Probably not. Like,
Yeah.
They have chemicals to stop that, though.
yeah, but are you sure you want to drink
And
those
actually, you
chemicals?
don't even need chemicals to stop it, honestly. If you just mix the shit out of it with a stick,
But yeah, become
Yeah.
all
vomit
the
again.
foamy stuff,
Roll me a diplomacy check there, Troy.
and then make blood sausage.
Diplomacy check.
To get Brendan off your trail.
I'm off my trail.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Brandon, honestly. If I have to, I'll just fucking cut his goddamn head off.
He's like, I'm a Weretiger, bitch.
I don't even remember his stats, to be honest. He is beastly from what I remember, though.
I've not seen it personally. That's
Yeah,
that's all
it's
on
not
you.
with our stuff.
I thought it was a laptop.
No.
Unless he took it with him, because it's not here.
Oh, well then he must have taken it with him.
I believe Chris's is here.
I bet he was like a great horned minotaur half dragon.
I got a
Yep.
17.
17? Brendan just nods at you. He's like, okay. And then he walks off. But you do not manage to acquire a large flask.
Any gourds around? Large gourds?
Gourds. Where the fuck do gourds even grow in the wild?
On bushes, kind of like melon. Or
Yeah.
on vines. Like
But
melons,
I mean, like, what?
or them grow from
Climate.
trees.
Gourds are, like, related to...
They're different.
Yeah,
They grow in different climates.
Yeah, I suppose there might be a gourd around, but you'd have to walk off the path to get it.
Still in the deep.
It'd probably be in your best interest to send Miss Bouncy Tits over here. That's what I'm calling you now, Sterling. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like... So what, you go to... you go to
Wake
Sterling?
up
Yeah.
And tell him he should go get a giant flask. Or, well, large flask with a stopper.
Okay.
Do we look like we're in a village?
So,
Know your way.
dude, do you even know what time it is?
Don't have any ninja shadow abilities to help you get there.
No.
Roll a metagame check to fast travel back to town.
Do it. Better God, if it's not 20, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
No, I rolled a 12.
Yeah, it doesn't work. But why don't you tell him about the gourd idea? Gordon? That's your name.
Don't
That's
need
it.
any large gourds.
Sterling, you think that you know that you could... where you could find some gourds.
Close.
Oh, sorry, was that? Close?
Yeah, is it close?
Relatively. You'd have to go a little ways into the forest itself, though, which, as you know, is an endeavor.
Come on, we can just.
Don't you guys have potions, though? I suppose you could pour one out to collect the blood, but...
So the only large flasks I have are alchemist fire, and I don't want to be pouring that shit out.
Yeah, that would be bad. So are you going to go into the forest to get a gourd?
Yeah, it's a little Lego gold piece.
Yeah, I don't think that
Love you.
going off the path for a gourd is the best of ideas right now.
Nah.
Like I said,
Especially if you manage to get lost out there. That'd be beautiful.
I'll give Glenna a chance to help kill him too.
So, fun? Or at least
Technically, he's
continue the
fine.
rest of our day and then...
As long as his heart's still beating.
Yeah, so are you going to try to kill him in the daytime?
No,
Not
we're
today.
gonna wait.
You're
Till
going
we
to
get
wait.
to a tavern and get a flask.
Alright. So, the rest of the day...
Oh, we're
Train-
well out of the demon forest.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You were on guard, right there, Troy?
Yes.
Roll me a spot check.
At least first card.
Yeah, 25.
25? Nice. So while you are on guard, nothing tries to sneak up on you. Ding! And now it is the nighttime. And Chris looks like he's starting to get a little bit better.
You onward, right?
Yeah, Glenna, make me another fortitude save.
$18.
18. Okay. So
Oh,
you
don't
still have
I don't have
I don't
fortitude.
have conf-
you're still not feeling the best, and
And
you have a little bit of a your stomach feels sour, but it's not as bad as it was last night. Ding.
Kind of funny. You would think that they would have a much greater fortitude, considering
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, for the most part, diseases and stuff don't impact them. It's just that she drank the blood of a guy who ate a demon. So he's got really tainted blood at the moment.
Oh,
Everybody make me spot checks as you go along.
Or there, how many did you get? 2? You just had that half sitting there for a while?
yeah.
Well, I did for that.
Are you guys talking? Because I can't hear anything.
No, we weren't talking.
Okay, good. It's just making sure that it hadn't cut out.
It's just bizarrely quiet.
It was.
Talking about on game,
the Necromancer
or
Guild.
or for the Necromancer Guild.
What? I do think you guys are actually cutting out a bit.
Oh, was that a threat? That doesn't seem right.
For the
Why
continual
would you be
players.
threatening for eating off for the cooked cake?
Did you guys hear about the Necromancer in Diablo 3?
Yes.
Is that out now?
The
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
beta was, so I expect that they're going to be releasing it soon because the season's ending. But you have
It
to
is supposed to
buy
be
it.
soon.
Yeah. You have to buy it, which is stupid. Because I bought the battle chest. I'm like, okay, I have the battle chest, so I'm set. But no, I have to fucking buy it. What's worse is even if you got access to the beta, you have to buy it.
That sucks.
It's stupid, to be honest. Considering all the flack that Diablo 3 got, you think that Blizzard might want to be a little bit more lenient in terms of giving that out. But that's just me.
I think, like, especially if you had the game.
Yeah, like if you bought the battle chest is supposed to be like the season pass. You get the game and the expansions and whatever. It's like, nope. And what makes me especially sad is it's not the druid, because I want to play the druid again. Druid was my favorite.
It was part of the expansion for Diablo 2, where they added a druid and
The assassin. Yep. That's why I wanted them to add the druid again, because they already had druids. But no, they actually asked people who they wanted back in
Motherfucker.
Necromancer 1, because the Necromancer was so broken in the second game. So
You
it's like a
digress.
fan family. But yeah, you guys made spot checks?
All of us?
Yeah. Sorry.
Uh,
That's what I was waiting for.
I got 23.
23, alright.
I believe I got 34.
34, nice.
Yeah, 34.
And my wolf got 11.
Okay. What did Glenna get?
You have any idea how weird it feels? Like, before when the wind blew,
24?
I could feel
Oh,
it
24.
move. Now there's none of that.
So as you guys are walking along through the night, you notice shadows and stuff from the path. And you feel like you're being followed by something. But it doesn't look like it's actually trying to get at you guys as much as it's just following you. And Sterling, you actually get a glimpse of it from time to time. It looks like some sort of lizard-like thing. You see like scales and stuff. So you definitely know something's following you. Other people just see the shadows.
Did I see enough that I could make a, like, knowledge check on what it was, based on the fact that this is, like, my home land?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Excuse
Would that be, like, knowledge local, or...
No. That would be like... I don't even think it would be knowledge nature, but I could let you make that. Because you have knowledge nature, right?
No, but...
Do you have
I
knowledge
don't have
local?
any of the knowledges.
Yeah, technically you're not allowed to make any unless you're trained. But I'll let you make it in this case because it's your home turf.
So I would just add another 2 to it, so it would be 21. Unless I add in the, like, what was it, +4?
Yeah.
You said?
Never had one.
So,
Yeah.
Sterling, you recognize it as a basilisk, but it looks sick and deformed.
Aw.
Well, not so much sick as it looks deformed and demonic.
Yeah. I calmly tell the others about it. I probably don't know too much about them beyond the fact that it's a basilisk.
Well, yeah. And since you also lived in the forest and you had to deal with basilisks and stuff before, you can theorize that since it hasn't actually moved in to attack you, it's probably just territorial and making sure that you don't get on its turf.
Yeah, I calmly tell them the information I know about it as we
Okay.
continue on.
You should.
Technically an animal.
A basilisk is a magic creature.
Magical beast.
Yeah, magical beast.
Animal work on it?
Probably not. Especially since this one doesn't look like a normal one. So, who knows what the fuck's wrong with it. Anyways, it's getting rather late in the night and you guys would probably have to camp soon. So, are you just going to camp knowing that there's a basilisk around, or address the issue at hand?
I could just get.
I don't know why we haven't just gotten the fuck out of this forest yet, honestly.
You're close. You have one more night.
We're almost out.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I don't. If it were up to me, I would have just kept fucking going. I wouldn't have stopped at the village. I wouldn't have stopped and fought shit. I'd have just kept going. Run, motherfucker.
I mean, it's up to you, actually, if you guys even want to rest. If you want, you can keep on marching even through the day.
I think that we'll do that with
Carry me, peasants.
maybe I'm your dragon.
Roll a diplomacy for what you just said. No.
18.
Diplomacy.
Wait.
Don't forget to add in your diplomacy bonus. You're a bard.
Though, and all honestly, she doesn't really have to. She just told you guys, carry me, peasants. How the fuck do you react?
I gave you my reaction.
Yeah, you have a dragon.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
She's
Grab one of Loki's chairs.
So you guys opted to not rest for the night, and you keep on walking. So as you guys, as it like gets to midday, you notice that the thing isn't following you anymore, and you all except Glenna, because Glenna has to be in her thing. You're exhausted now. So you're fatigued.
Which what exactly? I forgot how it affects us.
It affects you in various ways. That's it like lowers some rolls for stuff, makes it so you're like less perceptive, makes it so you have a harder time hitting things in combat. I'm not sure if it makes it so you're easier to hit. But pretty much it's like a debuff to all your rolls.
Can neither run nor charge. Takes a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. Doing anything that would normally cause fatigue causes the fatigue character to become exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted. Characters move at half speed and take a -6 penalty to strength and dexterity.
So you have a
After
minus.
After 1 hour rest, an exhausted character becomes fatigued.
I mean, if you guys want, since you've escaped the basilisk, you could go for like a nap. Just to get yourself back in working condition and then continue marching the fuck out of there. Or even sleep for the rest of the day. What was that, Sterling?
I think it's a good idea to rest for an hour and then...
How long would it take us to get out of the forest?
You still have a day and a half.
2 days out, so shouldn't we
Yeah,
be out?
You were 3 days from the town. You went 1 full day. Then you opted not to sleep. So that was another day and a half. So you have about a half more day.
1 full day and then...
Yeah, you moved 1 full day. And as you were traveling that night, so that would have been another day. So yeah, you guys have a half more day before you're out. So it might just be... But the thing is, if you get out, it would be nighttime then, which means Glenna would be active. And you'd be exhausted into like the next day, unless you wanted to rest that night, which means that Glenna would have just been like sleeping 2 days in a row, doing absolutely nothing.
You lullabies. It would be rad. I'll sing that song that I just played for you, Seventh
But-
Element.
The biggest issue would be you guys would probably be waking up during the daytime because you'd be falling asleep early night.
Yeah, sure, whatever. We can rest for a bit.
Okay, so you guys are officially out of the forest now. I already made rolls and stuff, so nothing happened to you when after the rest, and you made it out. You're on the other side, and you can see looming in the distance like Mount Olympus and stuff. Sterling and Troy, you're still fatigued. You're not exhausted though. You're just fatigued at the moment because it was another half a day and you only had like an hour's worth of rest. And Glenna is up and about.
What?
But the journey from here on out is the most direct path is just to go through the mountain in front of you. Or you could go around and go through the lake. Get a boat, go through the lake, and go around that way. Which is probably the safer path.
What?
So I'm
So we
waiting.
couldn't possibly walk around the edge of the mountain?
No, the way that the mountain structure is, there's like one mountain that stretches all the way up to oblivion. And then there's 2 mountains next to it. It forms this wall that's impenetrable. You'd have to go up like a little ways on one of the mountains around the really, really big one. And then you'd walk around it. But you can't just skirt around the edge. There's a reason why most of the people travel by lake.
Lake is
But
what
we
I
get a
think.
boat big enough for all of us and make bitch face roll it.
I mean, the only real difference to you guys is if you're
That way we can rest,
Yeah.
and we won't be fucking fatigued. Right? Great idea. Right?
going by boat.
Yeah, get a boat big enough for all of us. Make Brandon row it, so me and Sterling can rest, so we're not fatigued.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a ways out. So by the time that you actually got to the place to get a boat, you would have probably gotten a full night's rest. No, not probably. You would have gotten a full night's rest. It's just the mountain is more direct and it would cut off some time getting there. Because you wouldn't have to spend another day going to the town and getting the boat and traveling that way. But Troy, you still vote for boat?
I don't know, I thought you said that the boat was the short path at first.
It is.
It's the safest path. Just the least direct.
You.
I think boat's the way to go.
Bird.
So yeah, subtract 1 day's worth of rations from your stuff. This is even before you travel, just because you got out of the forest.